Hey, what's up, guys? It's Fergal here, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Fergal's Internet Marketing Show. Now, today on the show, I've picked up a new course by Venkata and Mark Bishop. It's called Hookum, which is a bit of a strange name, I will admit. And I'm going to go through that with you in a moment. But first of all, if you do pick this course up, you're going to get two bonuses from me. The first bonus is a live coaching call from myself where I'm going to teach you basically how I make money online, and you'll be able to ask me any questions that you want inside that coaching call. And there'll also be another bonus, and you can go ahead and check that out below this video right now. So first of all, I'm going to read the sales page. Then I'm going to jump over to a video by the creator of this course, Mark Bishop, and let him tell you what this course is all about, how you're going to make money, and how fast you're going to make money coming from the owner itself. So let's take a quick read of the sales page first. Are you still struggling to make easy passive income online? You're about to discover the one secret twist that makes it super easy for anyone to make money online by this time tomorrow. So that's the sales page there. I'm not going to go into too much more detail. I'm going to jump straight over to a video by Mark Bishop and let him tell you what this course is all about.
Hey everyone, my name's Mark Bishop. You may know me, you may not know me, but today I'm here to talk about a product which I'm going to be releasing on January the 14th. Sorry, slipped my mind for a second there, at 9 a.m. Now, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out to actually watch this interview, and I really hope you're going to find this interesting because Hookum is based around a product or a method that I've used for some years. It's kind of a tool that I used when nothing else worked back in, say, 2012, 2013. Now, back then I was just an ordinary guy working for a living, working full-time as a plumber here in the UK. And I was kind of intrigued by the whole internet marketing thing, and it was something that I really wanted to do, but perhaps like you, kind of nothing worked. I mean, I bought this course, I bought that course, and even though I was working full time, I was spending hour after hour, every evening, much to my wife's disgust, trying to sort of crack it online. And regardless of what I did, I just couldn't seem to make any progress whatsoever. So perhaps like you, I spent a ton of money, an awful lot of time, and I got pretty much nowhere to begin with, and it kind of went on like that for some time. And then I kind of stumbled into niche marketing pretty much by accident. It was kind of more luck than judgment, I guess. But I found a niche, and again, this was more luck than anything else. And there wasn't that much competition in the niche, but I was looking for ways in which I could get people to actually purchase through my affiliate link. Now, I read everywhere about affiliate marketing, and I had a blog, and it did get traffic. It was okay. It got traffic, and I still really wasn't making too many sales. And then I kind of looked around, and I found a method, and then I thought, what if I just did this? And we're kind of getting to the Hookum principle here. So I kind of turned a lead magnet. So I'm sure you've heard of lead magnets, but I kind of used the lead magnet principle, and I incorporated it into my blog. And what I did is, instead of it just being, just a lot of content, which didn't actually mean that much, what I did was I used a native ad content structure. And what that really means is it's content that is perceived as helpful advice. It could be tips. It could be, you could be actually teaching somebody a complete method inside within that content, but it then kind of funnels down into a natural conclusion, and that's what I call it anyway, which is a link. Now, This is, I'm giving you like a quick sort of breakdown of it, but it's a little bit more in depth, but very, very simple. It had to be simple because it had to be something that I could do back then. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm not very tech savvy. I struggle with an awful lot of the IAM stuff, at least where the technical aspect is concerned. I lose interest really, really quickly. So had to be something that I could do really quickly, had to be completely newbie friendly because essentially that's what I was back then, and it had to be something that actually worked. So I applied this to the blog that I had. It had some traffic. People started they started grabbing that what I now call hooks, but essentially a lead magnet, and then they started buying. So they were buying through the link inside of my lead magnet, and it just went on and on and on. And pretty much everybody that that downloaded the hook, well, not everybody, but I'd say a good 80% of those people, because I'd angled it in a certain way, a specific way, perhaps around about 80% of those people were actually purchasing through my affiliate link, and that really is where I got my start. Now, since then, I've used the Hookum principle on and off pretty much since 2013, and it always works. And I decided to actually put this product together because, you know, if you're anything like I was back in 2012, 2013, struggling to make any money, perhaps you don't have that that time element, perhaps you don't have, you know, a lot in the way of excess funds, so perhaps you don't have a lot of money to invest, and perhaps you want something that you can do really, really quickly, straight off the cuff. Well, Hookum is for you. Now, let me kind of break this down for you. So Hookum, as I've kind of explained, is it's kind of a lead magnet, but it's not. It's the same principle, and you can use it in essentially the same way, but you can use it in a lot of different ways. So a hook is basically a PDF which uses native ad content structure. So, you know, PDFs, they've been around forever. But if you use this native ad content structure, which is basically helpful content, which people actually want to read. So if you consider a hook or Hookum as kind of like a lead magnet, but a lead magnet with benefits, if you like. So most of you know what a lead magnet is. It's just a way of getting people onto your list. But what if you could get them onto your list, have them go through a couple of micro commitments, and then encourage them to buy all in that one hook, in that one PDF? That's kind of what we've done here, and it works really, really well. In fact, it works in any niche, and it can be completely fluid. So what I mean by that is, once you've got that hook together, it can be distributed in a number of different ways. So what you're kind of doing here is you're giving value away. You're actually just giving away something of value to people that actually want that. So let's say, well, I'm not going to talk about some of the niches that I've worked in, but let me touch on perhaps one that isn't too controversial or too weird. So cellulite, for example. So I put a hook together. This was some time ago, actually. I put a hook together using the native ad content structure. So people opted in. So I had them on my email list, much like a lead magnet. But then through a couple of micro commitments, they actually get to that PDF, and by this time they actually want to read that, because they're kind of warmed up to the idea of reading that helpful content. And the content, you know, it's not fantastic, it's very easy to do, but I use a certain structure. Now this structure kind of takes them through a series of well, like a funnel, really. It kind of funnels them down to a point where they actually want to purchase the product that I'm recommending. So it doesn't start off as an ad or a promotion of any description. It starts off as helpful content, and it pretty much goes all the way through there. But by the time you get to the very end, the bit that you want them to see, they'll want to purchase the product that you're promoting through your link, and it's all done inside the PDF. So you don't have to send them off to another page, for example, to try and warm them up for a sale. It's all done within that PDF, which I now call Hook. Now, like I say, once you have these hooks in place, you can distribute them in a number of ways. So you could use squeeze pages, for example. We've included details of the squeeze pages that we're using inside of Hookum, but you can do it that way, or you can actually shoot these out in a number of different ways, which will cost you around $5 a time, or you could do it completely free yourself. Obviously, the details of that are inside of Hookum, but when you do it this way, no, you won't build a list using this particular avenue, but it's something that I've done time and time again, because you can blast them out there. I pay $5 to have them blasted out there, but once they're out there, they even rank because, if you get the keywords right, it's really easy for these hooks, these PDFs to actually rank because of the authority of the kind of sites that we use to get them out there. And again, this is if you want somebody to do it, it's going to cost you $5. If you want to do it yourself, then it's not going to cost you a dime. But yeah, so once you have those hooks, you can distribute them in a number of ways. You can use them as lead magnets with benefits. You can fire them out there free. You can drop them into social media. You can drop them into or just underneath YouTube videos, and they convert. They convert like gangbusters. You wouldn't believe how easy this is. Like I say, this is a tool that I've been using for several years. It's a tool that I used when I began because, I didn't have the time, the money, or the know-how, really. It was something that I could put together in inside an hour, have out there, and, some of these hooks have been making me money for years. Now, I'm not going to tell you you're going to get rich from this. That isn't the case, but you can put a complete hook together and you can use it in a number of different ways, and you can do the whole thing within an hour. And if, like I say, if you want to have them blasted out there, it's going to cost you $5. It really is as simple as that. Take this keyword here, for example. This is just to demonstrate that, even though Hookum can be used in a number of different ways, I mean, you can actually rank these PDFs organically, and once you do that, they sit around for years. You can see this one here, how to get rid of cellulite thighs. That's been sat around page 1, page 2 of Google for this key phrase here, how to reverse thigh cellulite, with 437,000 results, and that's been on here since 2015, so March 2015. So anybody that clicks that, reads it, clicks the link, then I get a commission. Here's another one in the hemorrhoids niche of all things. Over 13 million results. You can see there, number 2 on page 1. Like I say, this is very easy stuff, very newbie friendly, and they work. There's a variety of ways in which you can actually give these hooks away. I'm just showing you one, which is kind of the organic method, which it can cost you $5, or you can do it yourself, and it won't cost you a thing. But very easy to do. I've been doing this for a long time in an awful lot of different niches, as you can see. And does it make money? Yes, it does. And one other thing I would say is, if you have built a list, if you do have an existing list, you can also use hooks to actually promote products. So let's say you have a list in the IAM industry, as many of us do. What you can do is, instead of sending a boring old promotional email, which everybody does, people are bored of that. If you send them access to a hook and do the converting or do the actual promotion inside of that hook, then you're going to make more money. It's going to be very, very easy for you to actually make sales. Again, this is all kind of explained in far more detail inside of Hookum, but let me just show you a case study we did last week with a product from Warrior Plus. In 19 hours, just sending out the hook, to just a couple of segments of one of my lists, $260 in profit. Now, of course, you might be thinking, well, I've got a huge list. Well, we only sent this out to segments. If you have a small list, then this is going to work really, really well for you, because you're actually giving value rather than asking somebody to actually purchase something from you. So the way that the content is structured, like I say, it actually delivers value before you actually ask anybody to make a purchase. So take a look at this. So let me quickly show you this small case study. So see the product here. So this is essentially a hook. And then if I click here, you can see the hook opens as a PDF. Now in this case, what we did was kind of a review, but we structured it in a way that we kind of explained the process which was being sold. So the product that I was reviewing. So we broke it all down. We kind of explained how it worked and how you could actually make it better. And everything is explained in this hook here. So basically it's just a look inside the members area. It's a breakdown of the system, and it provides real value. People want to see this because, instead of it just being promotion, you're actually explaining the whole process. You're showing them inside the members area. These kind of things work really well because people tend to trust a detailed view such as this one. And the results from this, well, the results from just giving away this two segments of my list was $260 and a couple of cents. It's actually more than that now, but at the time it was just over $260. Let me just see if I can show you that. So it's actually $322 now. So the product was a product called Commission Freebooter over on Warrior Plus. $322 now, but at the time it was $260 plus dollars, so not bad for 19 hours. Now, while I have the screen shared, what I can do is actually show you inside the members area, so you kind of get an idea of exactly what you'll get if you actually purchase Hookum. And I will explain what the ridiculously low prices, at the end of this interview, but just for now, let me show you what you actually get. So as soon as you purchase, you'll get access to the members area. So the welcome page here, you can see there's a 47-minute video here, and that's me kind of explaining how to send traffic and how to give away your hooks. And there's many different ways of doing this. As I said, it's fluid. So once you have that hook together, you can give it away in one way, or you can give it away in a number of ways. And the options are limitless. You can do whatever you want with them. They'll make you money. They'll also build you a list. It kind of depends on which path, which avenue you choose. Again, you can choose more than one, so you can use one hook in a variety of different ways. And then scrolling down, you also get access to my private mastermind group. So this is a Facebook mastermind group, so you'll be invited to join there. You also get the course material. Now, the course material, let me show you what that consists of. So the actual material there and the case study. So this is another case study which we did recently. Let me show you the course material first. So if I click there, you can see that there's, let me just drag this screen down just a fraction. Okay, so for members area, you can see that the two PDFs here. Now these are detailed PDFs. I'll just open one up for you so you can see the quality of it. So the first one here is 44 pages, and it details the whole method from start to finish, including screenshots, what to do here, what to do there. So you're left in no doubt as to how this works and how to put it together. Now, it's over 40 pages, but don't let that put you off. It's a very straightforward method. It's something that you can grasp, understand, and apply, inside an hour. It really is as simple as that. So the native ad trick, this is essentially how to structure your content in order to convince people to actually purchase, really. So they go through those micro commitments. They're inspired to actually read what you're giving them. They want it. It's perceived as value, and they're going to be more inclined to actually make a purchase when you use this native ad content structure. So again, you get a PDF which explains exactly how to do that, and this one, quite a short one, just 15 pages long. And let's pop back to the welcome page, and if I click on the case study there, you see that we've got a complete case study in place there. This was one we used to build a list and make a few sales. So you'll get details of that. That's another PDF there. There's also case study video under here of the 260 in 19 hours with the product that I just showed you. There you go. So did you like that? Well, if you did, you're going to like the price even more. You see, I've been where you are right now. I know exactly what it's like, and this is a very straightforward method. It's a method that will never get saturated, and therefore I can afford to give this away for next to nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to let you have everything that I've just showed you. So full access to the members area, the 47-minute video, the 2 PDFs which explain the whole process, and that's all that's really needed because it is that easy. As well as a case study, the 2 case studies, you're going to get all of that. And if you grab it early enough, and you will have to be quick, you're going to get the whole lot for $7. Now, hopefully, I've kind of shown you here that this is not one of those not so great $7 products. This is a high quality product, and it's a method that I actually use. You've seen inside the members area. You've seen what can be achieved. You can use hooks in a variety of different ways. At the end of the day, though, it's about ease of use and cost effectiveness. This is something that you can do in your spare time. It's perfect for newbies. It's perfect for technophobes like me. It's just a very simple way of structuring something that is essentially a lead magnet, just a simple PDF, but done in a very specific manner. When you do this, you're going to be able to make money. You're going to be able to build lists in any niche you like. So like I said, there's a variety of different ways of giving these away, but ultimately this is about ease. So if you like easy, if you like stuff to be very, very easy to do, if you like things to be uncomplicated and ultimately very, very cheap to purchase in this case and cheap to apply, then Hookum is the perfect method for you. It's a perfect course. It's something that you can use forever. This isn't something that's going to kind of expire in 3 weeks' time. This isn't a loophole or a trick. It's kind of it kind of is a little bit of a trick, but only in as much as the content is structured in a very, very different way. So if you are interested in making some quick money and some passive money, because once these are out there, they're out there forever, then grab Hookum, and you'll need to grab it on the 14th of January at 9 a.m. to get the best possible price. So $7, that's all it's going to cost you. You've seen inside, you've seen the quality of what we're offering you here, and you're going to get it all for $7. But be quick, because obviously we're going to put the price up, and it stands to reason that the price is going to go up relatively quickly. So we'll hold it there for as long as we can, but if you are late, there's a good possibility that the price will have gone up. So 9 o'clock EST on January the 14th, which is Saturday. Grab it then as soon as you can. You'll get the lot, and you can start making money. You can build a list within an hour of going through the course. It really is as simple as that. Okay, thanks for having me on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the inside.
So there you have it there, guys. That was Mark Bishop there talking about his new course, Hookum, which is going to be released on January the 14th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you do pick up this course, you can see my bonuses below this course here now, you'll get the coaching call and my other special bonus, which will be delivered to you automatically when you pick up this course. The coaching call will be scheduled with you at a later date when you do pick this up. So that's it for me today, guys. If you have any questions or comments, don't be shy. Just drop me an email and I'll get back to you personally as soon as possible. All the best, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again really soon.